Yo, what is going on, guys? I'm BarmyTerror BT for short, and today, yes, I am back with Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, and we were working on the Bolt Alanta F-Mill, which, if you remember from my last information on my last episode, it is basically the 6-cylinder engine rather than the V8 engine. But yeah, we are going to be renovating this tired old piece of crap into a beautiful, wonderful, glorious car that it was previously. Now, I see a lot of potential in this car, and hopefully, with a bit of luck, we will give it the pizzazz it needs to look beautiful again. But anyway, yeah, so what did we do last time? Well, basically, we fixed up the engine. Now, this tractor motherfucking looking piece of shit right here is the engine. And we basically added the engine, put in a new pump, salvo, whatever you want to bloody call it. It's a salvo something. And a new battery, which if you go over to here, and you may not know this, if you do, then this is a battery charger. Just take a new battery in there, battery charge it up, hey presto, you've got something with a little bit of spark in your car. Now, what did I do just before I started this video? Now, it's a lot tedious for me to start like taking all the parts off and doing all that kind of shenanigans. So what did I do? I did it for you. So basically, I'm just going to place as much of what I can in the car before I realise that I'm still missing bits. Now, hopefully, we won't be missing too much. But yeah, we're going to start with the front of the car and work our way back. You know, that's just how I roll. And to be honest, it's the way of the world. It's the way of the warrior. Now, we pressed the wrong bloody button. And we are going to do adding pluses. So as you can see, this is the skeleton of the car, or what the car should be, and we are going to start adding bits and bobs into it. Now, obviously, we're going to add the front suspension cross member onto that. Basically, that holds the engine in place, that cradles it like the beautiful mother hen that it is. And yeah, I'm talking a load of shit, guys. But what we have to do, we have to put these rubber bushings in. Now, like I said in the last video, these rubber bushings are crucial because they don't bloody tell you in game if you've missed them out or not. And the car will be quite happy as it is. But as you start to leave that bloody door, it'll go, you are missing rubber bushings. And you're probably thinking, now where the fuck are these rubber bushings? 9 times out of 10, you've left them out of here. So, you know, it's just one of those things, and hey presto. But to be honest, it's a simple mistake. It is so simple. Okay, what do you mean I don't have a sway bar? I bloody fucking do. Front sway bar. I'm pretty sure I have a front sway bar. Oh, ooh, that's a rear sway bar. I bought the wrong one. Whoops. Okay, I brought the wrong sway bar, but like I said, whatever it is, you can always just stick it in your warehouse and use it for a later date with something else. Just remember that it's fucking there, and don't start using other bits and bobs rather than what you've got. Now, this is the steer. What I've just put in now is the steering rack, and the steering rack basically allows the wheels to move and you to steer your car. Without that, your car's not going anywhere but straight. And as you can see, everything here is 100%. Now, what I mean by 100%, if you go into my inventory, like this, you'll see that all the parts I need are at 100%. Normally brand new, some have been refurbished to 100%. But, you know, that's just the way of the warrior. And hopefully we can make this car look glorious. Ooh, front exhaust section. I didn't do that one. Front exhaust section 16B. Can you see that, guys? 16B coming up. There you go. Oh, a beautiful 68 smackaroonies. That's a little bit pricey. But you know what? We can deal with that. Middle muffler. We didn't buy a middle muffler, did we? No, we didn't. But I'm getting way ahead of myself. Now, if I want to click over to here, maybe put this old bad boy on. There you go. Happy days. And as you can see, as soon as you put that on, it gives you more options on what to do. Now, I put So what I'm currently doing now is the upper suspension arm, adding a couple of bushings, accepting that bad boy, and we're going to screw this into place. And there you go, happy days. Job's your uncle and all that shenanigans. And basically, yeah, this is just a quick screw-in job. Yeah, I'm not going to say any more about that. But yeah, you just screw away. As you can see, like I've said, with these. Now, you may be wondering, if you haven't done this already, about the shock absorbers. Now, if you go into your tablet and you'll find suspension, now, generally, shock absorbers will not come as a full set. They'll come in parts. So what you'll need is like one of these springs, and one of these caps. Now, it's the exact same process with a rear shock absorber. However, you do it for the rear shock absorber, one of the smaller but thicker springs, and the larger shock absorber cap. If you haven't already seen it, and you come out of your vehicle, now you probably do know your layout of your warehouse already, and if you don't, you should. But yeah, it's this thing called here, and it's called a spring puller, and basically that bad boy allows you to put your springs in. Now obviously if you click it and do that, you can't actually do anything because I've got nothing attached. But yeah, that's basically what it is. Now if we go into here and then click plus again, and jobs are good right there. We're going to click this bad boy, and we're going to make sure that we don't miss anything. So I really hope we don't, because I really can't be asked to start taking this car apart again, just to try and find a little piece of the pie, or the puzzle, or whatever you want to fucking call it. But yeah, basically we're just screwing in the wheel hubs and stuff like that, making it sure brake disc ventilated. I am pretty sure I bought some of them. Did I put them in the warehouse? Possibly. I did not. Okay. Whoops. Okay, so we just need to go into brakes. Brakes. And grab 2 of them. That's 170 smackaroons. Holy shite. That's a lot of moolah. But yeah, we're going to be doing that. Put the old brake discs on. Lovely jubbly. Hoorah. And all that jazz. 100% on the brake calipers. Don't ask me what they do in real life. I suppose they help in stopping the car do its thing. Put the wheel hub bearing in. And a wheel hub cap. Now that locks everything into place. Now I don't currently have the wheels, they are actually already locked in there. I'm going to put them on last, I would assume. Probably. Or maybe. I might put them on in a minute, I might not. But that's oh, fuck a duck. Didn't want to do that. And if we do that, front steering knuckle C. Yay. T. Front steering knuckle C. Happy days. Now thankfully I know what I'm looking for a lot of the time. See, if you play this game enough, and if you do like this game, you probably will be playing it quite a bit, you do kind of work out what each part looks like, as there are quite significant differences with each part, and each car has a different style of like what type of things they use. You can normally try and work out what you need and what you don't need, which is, I have to say, a bonus. I'm not gonna lie. What do you mean a front wheel hub? I'm pretty sure I've already had a bloody front wheel hub. There you go, front wheel hub. Buy that bad boy. Okay, I'm pretty sure I bought one of them, but you know, no need to get annoyed. And this game will get you frustrated. It will, because sometimes you'll click on stuff and it'll be just like, nah, not happening, mate. You know what I mean? And you're like, for fuck's sake. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Buy one of them bad boys, buy one of them bad boys, because I'm gonna need it anyway. And if I've already bought it, then it just goes straight in the warehouse with all the other shit I've bought. But yeah, as you can see, I've been working on this game for a very long time. When stuff doesn't go your way, you kind of get angry. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't hate me for that little accent I just did there. I don't know where that came from. I know it's like a Birmingham accent, you know what I mean? Like, they have probably the most boring accents going on. I'm from Birmingham, you know what I mean? Like, they've got no oomph in their voice at all. Like, you need a bit of jazz in your voice, you know? But yeah, like again, I'm talking shit. I mean, each accent's to their own, really, innit? My accent's kind of all over the place. I can go from being Scottish to Pakistani to Indian in probably the same sentence. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, it probably is very insulting to anyone that actually hears me. But you know what? Fuck it, I don't care. If you can't laugh at yourself, what can you laugh at, right? So it does look like I have actually collected every bit of bad boy juice that is available for me to collect. Possibly, I don't know. I may have missed something out. Possibly, that is actually quite a high possibility. And now you're probably wondering, Barmy, what else are we going to be doing? Well, we are going to add this old crackerjack on. Now we are going to need a middle muffler, because I'm pretty sure we don't have one. No, we don't. And that is going to go into exhaust. Now, if we do that, I'm generally not going to find a muffler. Let's have a look at juicy muffler, shall we? Muff. Let's just type in muff. Don't type it in Google. Yeah, probably find something you don't want to look. No, I'm joking. But anyway, yeah, we need a middle muffler. You'll probably come up with muffins or something. Muffins are really nice. I do like a bit of muffins. Muffins are nice. I like the like chocolate chip muffins. Yeah, let's just get off food. I'm hungry anyway, so food is on the brain at the moment. So we need a rear muffler. I suppose a muffler keeps you quiet. Sometimes your wife or your girlfriend might need one. I'm just saying. And I've lost track. What are we actually looking at? Because there's a number with that. V8 OHV. So the V8 OHV. Buy that bad boy. And we are going to put that rear muffler on. Just to keep this old thing quiet. And the fuel tank. Now last time I actually forgot, and there is a fuel pump at the top. Which for the life of me, I couldn't work out why the car was saying it was missing it, and I didn't know where it went. But yeah, it goes into the top of the fuel tank. So if you can't find where the fuel pump goes, it's in the fuel tank. May seem simple, but I got it wrong. But now we're going for the leaf springs. Leaf springs are attached to this old bad boy. Where are we looking now? Because I'm pretty sure we've missed something. Drive shaft. Why haven't we got a drive shaft? Drive shaft. Where did the drive shaft go? Suspension. We're just going to put drive. We're going to buy one of them. Ouch, that's expensive. And we're going to put this old crackerjack on. Nice, happy days. Move over to here. We're going to screw these screws in. There's 4 screws on each side, don't forget that. Although it will tell you because you can't move out of it. And don't forget to put these on as well, because these are easy to forget as well. Basically, within these are rubber bushings. And you know what? Rubber bushings are the enemy of this game. They're really hard to see, and they're very hard to put in if you forget them. And if you're trying to work out where a brand new car part is and where a rusty old shit is, it can be quite tedious to try and find out which part you are missing. But you know, it's just one of those things. We're going to put that in there. Happy days. We're going to put that in there. Happy days. Oh, beautiful. Brand new and sexy. And we are going to put the wheel hubs on. Because why not, eh? Now I'm literally just putting these on. Happy days. Making the car have a bit more of a skeleton. Now drum wheel cylinder. Drum wheel cylinder. That is going to be with your brakes, I assume. Drum wheel cylinder. We're going to buy 2 of them because there's 2 shit ones at the moment. We're going to add that. And oh, we've got 2 shit ones of that as well. And horseshoe things as well. So, boom, that's 58 quid in the pocket. And we are going to put these on. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, brand new and shiny. And once again, I think I just neglected the rear side of the car just as a whole. And I was like, nah, fuck it. You don't need it. You don't need the front back of the car. That was like a double negative note. But anyway, yeah, you don't need that part of the car. What are you on about? But yes, you do. And I forgot it. And I'm sorry, car. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to leave you out. But I did. YOLO, right? Okay, so what we're doing now is we're doing the left springs. Nice, happy days. Screw these bad boys in. La da 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 da. La 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 la. So tell me what your experience of this game is as well, and whether you've done up a car and how you've like did it, whether you changed the paint and stuff like that, or you've done a I don't know, like a workshop car maybe that you thought was it pretty interesting to do and would recommend to me, because although I may not do it as a YouTube video straight off or at all, I do play this game in my own time as well. And to be honest, if there is a car that I wouldn't necessarily do as a YouTube video, but I would do in terms of everything else, I'm pretty sure I actually have everything there, and to be honest it wouldn't be showing the wheels otherwise. Then by all means, please guys, please let me know, because the thing is, like, beautiful wheels, beautiful wheels, is the fact that I don't necessarily know much that's on the workshops and stuff like that. So if you do come across a car and you think actually that's quite fun, but it's not necessarily probably a video you want to do, then by all means guys, let me know, because I do like to play this game. Oh my god, it's done it fucking again. It's done it again. So basically, with the balancing of the wheels, for some reason this game doesn't quite register you balancing the wheels, and it will just say, there's only one wheel. All the wheels are the same, but you've only got one of them. It's a pain in the arse. It is a pain in the arse. But you know, it's just one of those things, and I can guarantee you, I'll go over to here now. I'll go onto there, place that, and it'll allow me to place it, but it'll only show me one of them. Now, it's a real pain in the arse because you have to keep going back and forwards, and sometimes it will register, sometimes it won't. It's a bit of a touch and go situation. So annoying. Oh my god, like, Jesus Christ. Like you could be a little bit faster, you know? Like, we've got time. Time is money, boys. Hurry the fuck up. Da 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 da. Boom. Dum 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 da 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 dum da 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 da. Right, come on, hurry up. And as you can see, oh no, I didn't just put the same fucking wheel back in, did I? I did, didn't I? I did. Fuck's sake. Take that. Right, we're going to be very, very quick on this. Yay! Finally, we actually have wheels. Well, we're still missing a wheel, but you know. Oh my god, did we not put that one already in? Okay, right, I'm going to just bang my head against the wall. We will get there eventually. I love the detail on this game as well, the little like tacks and stuff like that, the little rulers, the strips and stuff like that that they've added in, little icons for the pedals and all that jazz. It's a beautiful game, so beautiful, and I can't wait for them to expand this game to higher and newer places. And as you can see, we now have all 4 wheels in place. Thank you. I thought you weren't going to do that then, but you know. Hey ho, where did your father go? Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are actually going to bring not this over, but we are going to bring that over. Put it over to number 1. We are also going to bring this over, move that and move that to number 1. We're going to use the equipment, 100 quid. Whoa, that's a bit cheeky. Use this and it's 1,000 quid. No, is that really all it did? Okay, so we'll place you back. You were fucking pointless. I'm going to place you back. Nice, happy days. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, beautiful, shiny. Oh, beautiful. But we're going to take it all off. And I will be back once I've stripped it, got all the pieces, and we can put it back on. Voila. So I'll see you in a minute, guys. See ya. Yo, and I am back, guys. And yes, we have gone into the tablet and we have bought all of the shit that we need to buy. And now it's just a place of putting it back on the car. Now to be able to place it, you just hit that plus button right there. You see it here, it wouldn't be there, but this little plus icon here. And no, wrong button. And basically you just place everything that needs to be placed in. 100%. Beautiful. Oh, look how shiny it is. I like it. I love it. I really, really want it. Put that old bad boy on. And the hood. Oh, look at the beautiful hood itself. Can't fall it to a T. Now, if we just place all of... Can you? No? Okay. We clearly don't want to do any of that because we want to put the hood down, but sadly no tomatoes in the blender with that one. But yeah, it's just the way of the warrior, as they say in somewhere. I'm pretty sure they probably say the way of the warrior in some place, some time or other. But we're basically just placing all of this shenanigans in. Oh, it's such a beautiful piece of kit right now. I mean, if you want to show pride in something, I think this is the place to be. Just remember, guys, if you do move away from the car too much, it will actually like reset it, and you have to keep clicking into it and stuff like that. Yes, I have bought items twice by accident. I didn't mean to. I just kind of forgot that I'd repaired them. If you go onto the repair bench and you've got the highs, normally you can repair stuff to 100%. But yeah, I forgot and I mislooked at it and I thought I bought the right thing when I bought the wrong thing, and oh, pain in the ass. Okay, so what do we want to do now? We also want to go into interior. So go interior and then we go plus. Okay, so we want a left seat and the steering wheel. Okay, and that's actually quite easy, really. And in there, tablet, please. Okay, so the thing is though, like, what type of seats do we want? Now we want the single ones anyway, and we probably want really comfortable ones. I reckon this being a really comfortable car, and I reckon it'd be quite an old person's car, really, not fancy like most cars. I wonder if they actually have it for the Bolt. Do they have anything for the Bolt? They might do. Bolt. They do have fuck all for the Bolt. Okay, that's really good to know, guys. Like, you don't even care about your customers that enough to give themselves a seat. That's how bad. Like this, they hate this car. Like, I think they personally went against this car for the purpose of this ride. But what type of steering wheel do we want? I'm thinking an old style, fucking. No, we don't want Mazda or anything like that. But we probably want. I reckon it would probably do pretty well with just one of the. That's fucking horrible. I'm not gonna lie. That's more like it. No. I think we're gonna place it with that one there. You're probably thinking, Jesus Christ, Barmy, you've got a horrible sense of steering wheel choice, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. And we are going to buy, we need to buy a left seat and a right seat, so left. Shit. Apparently you just buy two seats, and hey presto, where did your Where did your money go? I think it is. But we're probably going to go for some basic seats like this, maybe. I'm thinking maybe add... yeah, I think we're going to go for that and add 2 of them. I think that would be quite nice. I'm probably going to be totally wrong and just bought the wrong thing and it don't even fit in the car. Which is a massive possibility. No, they fit in the car. Just fine. Happy. Oh my god, this is annoying. See what I mean by if you just slightly move away too fast, it just goes, nah, not happening. Okay, so basically we have the full interior of the car. Lovely jubbly. Now, if we want to move this car and put it into test path, no, oh, for fuck's sake, wrong one because I want to paint it. Although it is quite nice to know that the car's actually going to start this time and not cause me fucking problems. Paint. Let's go paint. I'm going to have to walk all the way over to the paint store, which is rather annoying because it's such a walk. Oh shit, there's just punched myself in the face with the door. We are going to paint the car. Now, what are we actually going to paint the car? I'm thinking pearl. I'm thinking... What type of shit do they have for this now? I suppose that is like an old school, like, Duke of Hazzard type design. No, that looks like a fucking banger racer car. Like, I've seen shit look better than that. Oh, that's quite nice. I might have that. It does look quite nice. Lively 3 does actually look quite nice. What the fuck is that? That's an abomination to fucking, like, Jesus Christ, that's horrible. I do like that though. That is really nice. Let's have a look at different angles of this car. Oh, that's a better angle of the car. I do like that. Although it does look like there's a dent in the bonnet, a brand new bonnet, and it looks like there's a dent in it. We're going to set the current or set factory. Set current. We are probably going to go for a real, like, a fairly dark colour. Really deep. And a hue. Now, ooh, I do like... I'm feeling that. I am feeling that. Now, I don't want to go for all red cars. So we are going to go for dark blue. Purple. Blue, purple, I don't know. I'm colourblind, deal with it, okay? We are going to paint this car purple. Ooh, I like that. That's pretty nice. But yeah, we're going to come out of this and, oh, look at this beautiful purple hueish car. And we're going to, yeah, just get the fuck out. And we are going to put it onto the old tester. Now, test path. Basically, this is the same as putting it onto a track. Now, if you do, you can do it on track, and it will give you all the information. But yes, we do want to test that. But it will also test the fact that it's on either on a track or actually in this building at the moment. It will press and hold the brake. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I got a bit waylaid on that one. But basically, yeah, if you don't want to put it on the track, which we don't have to do every time, then you can quite easily just do it on here, and it'll do the exact same job, and it'll just tell you whether the car's good, if you've missed anything out, and stuff like that. Like this will test the suspension, which is the same as going over those speed bumps on the thing, and it'll just test the back, front, like. The 200%, the ones in the front and the ones at the back, are indicated by the 100% on the top and bottom. And as you can see, front brakes, front suspension, and it'll do both wheels. And currently we have everything at 100%. So guys, this means that this car is, in fact, 100% done. Now we are going to currently stick this car into our parking lot because it is a brand new car that's fully furbished, is it not? Yes, it is, and it's something to be admired at. So if we go into our parking lot, go over to here, and once again, beautiful, 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 beautiful piece of the kit, beautiful. Yes. Sorry, had a runny nose. But yeah, if we go into our parking lot, and we can see it for all its glory. It should be straight in front of us with a bit of luck, unless it's put us in some real random crap on the screen. Okay, what? No, do not. Sorry about that, guys. Yes, we had a bit of a problem, and it placed us back in the garage anyway. So, to be honest, as long as I don't have to rework on this bloody vehicle, I am more than happy. But yeah, this has been the Bolt Alanta F-Mill, and it's been a beautiful car to work on. I've gone for a blue or purple, I do not know. It's possibly purple, with a black racing stripe type design, bit like the old Dukes of Hazzard type design that you would see on cars like that. But yeah, it does look beautiful with a brand new everything. I mean, everything is brand new, 100%. Looks fabulous, looks gorgeous, looks beautiful. And we only spent just over 15 grand on it, which, to be honest, in terms of how much we actually did on the car and all the little bits and pieces and the engine, which was fuck all, by the way. Yes, this car, beautiful. For 15 grand, you're probably wondering, oh, you probably didn't make much of a profit. You would be wrong, my son. Because if we go onto the car status, boom, nearly 31 grand, and that's with a $2,152 restoration bonus. So, just saying, guys, I think I came up tops on that. Well, to be honest, the engine value is nearly 10 grand in itself. So, sorry, I'm getting excited about the amount of money and the entrepreneurism of this. I do love it. I just made myself a 25 grand profit. Like, hoorah! But yeah, no, it's beautiful, 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 beautiful. I'm really happy. But yeah, guys, if you really like this, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And if you've got any cars that you want to do, please make sure you hit down on those comments and tell me which cars you want to see next or in the near future. Or if you've seen anything on the workshop, hey, just let me know. But anyway, guys, tune in to the next time when I restore another beautiful vehicle. But until then, guys, I'll see you in the next video. See you guys. See ya.